Hello and welcome back to the Chatter's Invitational map. This is day 42. Yes, this is the day that is the answer to the question of the universe. And in full transparency, there's a couple of things that happened with myself today that I want to give everybody a heads up on. So a day or two ago, this province, Kumamoto, revolted to me. It revolted from Chinese Republic, no, not Chinese Republic, Federated Malay States. It revolted to me from Federated Malay States, and earlier today, they sneak attacked me. They took the province back, but that put us at war. And so my railgun, so aptly named the press release, which I'm actually going to order back now, opened fire on several of Federated Malay States' units and killed several units. Actually, let's look at its kill count. We got peace. I killed some military sabotage spies. Let's look at myself, and I captured 3 spies, but there's no casualty reports here. Here are the casualty reports. I killed 11 units of Federated Malay States. 11 of their units from my railgun, just bombarding him over and over. We went through some negotiations. Because it revolted to me, I don't feel bad about defending it and asking for something in return. He needed gas, and I'm struggling with materials. So we negotiated peace, and in the deal, he gave me this province. It is a iron province, and it's actually a bit of an upgrade from what I received, so I'm not going to turn that down. Given that I have very low production, I don't really have much need for a ton of production, but I would like to build up some forts and, build some more artillery pieces. I have plenty, but that is what has happened with me. Again, I am not pushing for extended borders. I'm not trying to win this game by any means, but I did have a province revolt to me, and I feel like it's fair to be fairly compensated when war was declared on me if we're going to have peace. So now let's look at what is actually happening on the map for other individuals. So the Asian coalition is gone. They are no more, and they were taken out primarily, obviously, by the African coalition, but also aided by the betrayers, Federated Malay States, in addition to Papua New Guinea, and also in addition to the African coalition, they were aided by British East Africa and Sudan. So Asia is fully under the control of this coalition. One of the other things that transpired since last I joined you, in fact, the day after I recorded and posted my last video, Madagascar decided to give me share map. So I can now share what Madagascar sees, and I have pretty much a vision of the majority of the map. One of the things that I don't have Papua New Guinea. I don't have Federated Malay States. I don't have Mexico, but I do have several of the pirates. So the pirates are over here. They have consolidated their resources, and last we were checking, they had a large stack, and it's still here, a large stack in the middle of the ocean, but it looks like the pirates are starting to move. 45 artillery with 1 battleship starting to move. Where are they going? They are going just off the coast of Papua New Guinea, but they are going to be going through a lot of water scouts in order to get there. There is French Madagascar, Grandma Rosette. There's some more. Mexico also moving this direction. Oh, no, sorry. Mexico is idle, but they've got a big idle stack with 14 artillery, 2 battleships, and a cruiser, in addition to plenty of infantry and cavalry. So we are shaping up for quite the battle in the Pacific, which is not what I anticipated. But as we had talked about last video, the Pacific, Asia, is where the pirates want to hit because the African coalition isn't built up there. But they need to hurry because it's going to take a while for the African coalition to build all of the forts they need to, get everything prepped, And I'm not sure they're going to make it in time. They've got a long way to travel. If you look at all of this, obviously they have a lot of equipment to transport, but they have a long ways to go, and they're not even bringing everything. These are just sitting in the ocean. The Caribbean Island Republic is just sitting in the ocean with fighters and with artillery, 60 artillery pieces, 2 tanks, 5 battleships. This is an enormous stack that's just sitting useless in the ocean. I say it's useless. It's sitting off of their coast, so it can come back to fight off any incursions from Africa. But over here in Africa, there are plenty of troops to prevent any attack in the Atlantic. So not seeing any formations in the Atlantic for the pirates, any large formations in the Atlantic. So it looks like what is going to transpire, because we're looking at the map and we're not seeing any big stacks. Greenland may try to make a play. They've got several forts where their troops are hidden, and we can't see exactly how many troops they have on the British Isles. But we're not sure where this is going to end up, and it's going to be really interesting to see specifically how the Pacific plays out, and that's right in my backyard. So I'm going to be honest, I'm getting a little bit nervous. I've been declared war on once. It was there was a reasonable misunderstanding, and there was compensation, and I'm totally happy with the situation. We didn't have heated words or anything. I said, hey, can you give me an iron province, and we can have peace? And he said, yeah, sure, here you go. So I think that was amiable. But now that there's a war zone coming to my area, I'm a little bit concerned. But I'm excited to continue this game, excited to continue streaming this game. We will see how it ends up on this Chatters Invitational map. Again, we are in day 42, so things are heating up fast, and I'm sure there will be a lot more to come. That's all that I have for now. Soli Deo Gloria, and I'll see you next time.